Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of EPW x CBW in WWE 2K26 Universe mode. I am the Earth's Padawan, and apologies for some of the missing audio bits. There were some technical difficulties, so I had to add in a little bit of crowd noise, but you know what? We're going to make do. First off, it's Money in the Bank season. We've got Money in the Bank coming up in 3 weeks, so we've got some qualifying matches to get to. First up in the night, we've got Io Sky, and she'll be facing off against Kairi Sane. And after them, we've got Obafemi coming out to say a few words after his loss in his triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Then we'll be having our first men's qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match between Carmelo Hayes and Pete Dunne. Furthermore, we will have a match between Bayley, where she's got some words to say, and she'll be issuing an open challenge from the sounds of it. And then afterwards, we've got Finn Balor and LA Knight in the main event. Now, incoming is Io's opponent and one of her former partners, one of her former members of Damage Control before that group imploded. And here is Kairi Sane. Kairi looking to become Miss Money in the Bank and hopefully just punch her ticket straight to the main event scene and win the women's title over here on Crowder Brothers Wrestling. But she will have a tall task in facing Io Sky. Now, let's just get straight into the match. Alright, here we go. It's Io Sky and it's Kairi Sane. Whoever wins will punch their ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's side of things. And here we go. Io went for what I think was going to be a barrel roll into a cartwheel thingamajig. I don't know. But Io going to take the fight straight to Kairi, not letting her get some... Oh, there goes Kairi, putting Io in a submission, trying to get Io to tap out. Going to just jank up her head. Just, oh, man. Io's been in that hold for a while, and then a kick to the face. Oh, that is not fun. This is not the position that Io wants to be in. Kairi gonna grab Io, lift her up, and looked for a suplex possibly, but Io gets out of it, grabs her from behind, and pushes her into the corner with a slap. Io gonna grab Kairi, throw her back into the turnbuckle. Looked like she was gonna put her up on the top rope, but no, Kairi. Oh, just back and forth between these two. They know each other so well. Io gonna drive Kairi back into the corner with another slap. And a big uppercut straight to Kairi Sane. But Kairi's gonna get right up and push Io straight into the other turnbuckle. But Io's gonna get out of that as well. Very back and forth so far. And now here we go. Now they're just exchanging punches one after the... Oh! Io gonna get countered. Kairi gonna get countered. This match is so back and forth. Just one after the other. Big punches and slaps. Big chop. Slap. Already, it's looking like an even matchup between what looked like was gonna be a blowout win by Io. But Kairi holding her own. Big punch. And then she's gonna throw Io back into the corner. Gonna drop her with a power slam. Is Kairi looking for the insane elbow already? If she was, she's not going to be able to hit it, but she hits an axe handle instead. And there's a pin. 1, and a kick out at 1. Barely into the match, Kairi is already going for a pin and possibly a finish. But she's going to pick up Io and drop her with an Alabama Slammer. Big moves. Oh, now she's going to the top rope. She's looking for it. Hits that insane elbow. Is she going to go for the pin? No. She's going to... Oh, that's smart. Dragging Io away to get rid of the possibility of a rope break. There's the pin now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Io Sky. Kairi thought she had it wrapped up already. Not even 3 minutes into the match, and Kairi nearly just had it won. Kairi looking for an Irish whip, but she's going to get countered, and Io's going to throw her into the corner. Io looking for something. Big cartwheel. Went for an elbow, I think, but gets countered by Kairi. Kairi going to pick her up and drop her with another power slam. Turn her around. And what's she looking for? Just kicks to the head. Trying to just knock her out cold. Kairi taking Io probably to the corner again. Going to throw her into the turnbuckle. Pick her up and puts her in the tree of woe. What could she be thinking here? But Io, not going to let her do whatever she was planning. Goes for a drop kick. Holy reversals. It is a big back and forth between these two, and Io's going to drive her against the ropes. Io looking for something here. Drops her on the ground, and Big uses the ropes to jump up higher and kick Kairi in the stomach. One kick out by Kairi. Not enough damage has been done yet, but Io knows that as she picks her up. Big uppercuts, one after the other, and a third. Not even going to knock Kairi to the ground, but I think all the damage had been done. Kairi gets thrown into the ref, but Io's going to go for whatever it was again. Went for the move, but missed it. Kairi going to elbow her way out of this grab. Goes for a kick. Io deflects it, and Io looking for, is that a Kojira clutch? I think it's a Kojira clutch. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a submission move. But Kairi's going to get out of it almost right away. Not much damage being done to Kairi Sane here, as she looks like she's going up to the middle rope. I don't know what she was looking for. There was a kick. It went for a forearm, but Io dodged out of the way. Io just kicking Kairi while she's down, trying to get as much damage in as possible. I'm going to pick her up again. What could she be looking for here? Went for a drop kick, I think, but she got reversed. Kairi going to drag Io, put her against the ropes. Big kick. And, oh, what is she looking for here? Just, wrenching the neck against the ropes. Trying to do as much damage to Io Sky as possible. Sane looking to big back suplex. Hooked the leg and everything. Kairi gonna throw Io into the corner once again. She's going for a power slam. No, that's the Tree of Woe. She's trying to get her in it again. What is she looking for? Climbing to the top rope. This could only mean one thing. She's gonna try and, there it is, just cave in Io Sky's chest. Double stomping her into the ground. And that's a dirty pin. She's trying to pick up the win with dirty tactics. Gets out of it at a 2 count. Kairi, oh my goodness, another Alabama slam. Bang! Io landing on the mat. Big impact. Kairi picking her back up. What could she be looking for here? She's gonna, I don't know what she was going for. Maybe just an impale. It looked like she was going for a DDT of sorts, but Io's gonna counter it and hit some big uppercuts to Kairi. Grab her, throw her against the ropes, I think. Went for whatever that move was again, but didn't hit it again. She's going to possibly, missed it again. Io just can't hit it. Maybe tried to go for it that time, but she just couldn't. Io, what in the world was that? She just picked up Io and speared her mid-air. And Kairi Sane is qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What in the world was that? I've never seen Kairi Sane use that move in my life. Here's a replay of some of the top moments of this match. Big Alabama slam. But what was that move? Just threw Io up into the air and speared her. That was nasty. I didn't know Kairi could do that. Here it is again. Gonna just pick her up and spear her in midair. I didn't know she did that. But props to Kairi Sane. She probably just pulled off the upset of the century and possibly punched her ticket to an automatic title shot if she can win this Money in the Bank ladder match in a few weeks. And here's your first contender. The first woman to qualify is Kairi Sane. Wow. Alright. Now we head down to Obafemi, I believe. Yep, there he is. He's going to be coming out to the ring, and he's going to be airing out some grievances he has about the match he had at Backlash for the Intercontinental Championship. He hasn't been very too happy posting on social media about what happened. And here he says, Kevin, I'm ashamed of the way you beat me for you. You had to punch me in the groin and go the low route to win the Intercontinental Championship. So how about you bring your sorry self out to my ring right now? And here comes Kevin, and he says, Oba, I didn't have to win. I chose to. I took the opportunity, and look where I am now. I am your Intercontinental Champion, something you aren't. Oba, he's saying he doesn't care about his opportunities. He only cares about his, and he wants a rematch. Kevin, he just hits Oba with his microphone. He doesn't want a match. He wants a fight, and DDTs Oba onto the title. Oba's down. This isn't good for the child. What is he going for? He put kick to the stomach. Oh no, Kevin, don't do it. Kevin, don't do it. Package pile driver to Oba. Oba could have broken his neck. We have to cut to commercial. What just happened? Oba might be out for weeks. But as I'm stunned by by what just happened, here comes Carmelo Hayes after security cleared Kevin Owens out of this building. And here comes Carmelo Hayes for his Money in the Bank qualifying match that he has. He's trying to get back up to the top of the mountain. He has the potential because he is him. Honestly, I would say that out of all the men that could win the Chamber, he is one of the favorites for it. He has untapped potential, and I believe he could be the face of the company if he plays his cards right. Always full of confidence, this young man is. What a career he had in NXT, becoming the NXT champion, one of the longest reigning NXT North American champions, and of course, that tag team with Trick Williams, they were dominant in NXT. I believe they won the Dusty Rhodes Classic as a tag team. But nonetheless, he's here at CBW trying to make his way to Money in the Bank. But his challenger isn't going to let him just walk free. It is a man who's known for not taking prisoners, formerly known as Butch. Here is Pete Dunne, looking to make a name for himself, proving that he isn't Butch anymore, just Pete Dunne, and he is brutal. Known for snapping fingers and not caring about his or your own health. He will do anything to win the match. So Carmelo Hayes has quite the challenge tonight as he tries to qualify his way to Money in the Bank. Alright, it's Carmelo Hayes, it's Pete Dunne, and it is for the first spot in the men's Money in the Bank match. And big clothesline from Pete Dunne, starting the match out hot, looking to just, oh, is that a submission hold already? An armbar locked on to Melo, but Melo's going to get out of it right away. He's not letting Pete Dunne get any offense into the start. He doesn't want Pete Dunne to get any momentum, but Pete's going to get out of a way of an elbow drop. He's going to grab Melo, throw him into the corner. He's going to look for, whatever he was going for, it got countered, doesn't matter. Schoolboy pin, and it was a rope break, it doesn't even matter. Big moonsault, got the knees up though. And Dunne able to block any offense coming from Carmelo so far, and he's going to push Hayes into the corner and just chop him in the chest. Big kick sends Melo down to the ground. He's going to pick up Melo and just drop him with a sit-out powerbomb. One, kick out at one. That was a very weak kick out from Melo. Does Melo have no energy left already? Remember, there can be count-out qualifications for the Money in the Bank match, but Dunne, he's on the barricade. Big double axe handle. Melo's going to get out of a kick. He's going to drop him with a DDT onto the floor. Big moves by Melo, trying to gain some momentum in this match. Picks up Dunne, throws him into the side. Looks like he threw him into our cameraman, but he missed and went straight into the barricade. Big punches, a kick to the stomach, and then a neck breaker. If Melo wants to finish things in the ring, he's going to have to get them in fast because we're at a count of 8. Melo gets in the ring. Dunne, he's stunned. It's a count of 9, but Dunne gets right in before 10. Dunne going to push Melo into the ring. Melo probably not even thinking that he was going to get back into the ring. Melo elbows Dunn out the corner, but Dunn's going to get some kicks off. Big enziguri sends Carmelo down to the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pete Dunne is fired up. He's ready to hit, maybe send him to a... Maybe he was looking for the bitter end, but it doesn't even matter. Melo countered that. He gets up just immediately off of it, but big uppercut. Melo just seemingly not able to get much... Ow! Oh, it's double stomp to the face. I don't even think that's legal. I'm surprised that there wasn't a DQ. Maybe it's legal, maybe it isn't. Melo looks fired up, but just gets hit with a double axe handle. No matter what Melo does, Pete Dunne is just right there to stop any momentum from coming Carmelo Hayes' way. Pete Dunne doing an excellent job. Oh, there's a double stomp to the head again. Oh, just raking his face with the bottom of his shoe. He's going to pick him up. Kick to the stomach. Look for a suplex. What? It looks like... Just suplex him into a flip and then into a sit-out powerbomb. What a move. And then a big diving knee stomp. There's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Melo with a little more force than that last one. Kip up. Grabs Pete Dunne. I'm going to pick him up and drop him with a cutter. Big moves being hit by Melo. And picking him up. I'm going to grab him. Looks like he was going to throw him into the corner, but Pete Dunne reversed that. But he gets reversed by Melo. They just have an answer for everything for each other. Another suplex cutter by Melo, but this time there's the cover. 1, kick out at 1. Pete Dunne isn't close to being done yet. Oh, big kick to the stomach. He's going to power up Melo, but Melo's going to counter at punches to the face. Big, looked like a bro kick from his mentor, Sheamus. Otis Sheamus. He's at the top rope now. Melo standing up. Pete Dunne, and he's going to drop. He looked like he went to drop the elbow, but Melo wasn't going to let him do that. He got out of the way. He's standing Pete Dunne up now. Looking for a first 48. First 48. There's a cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Dunne. That was like a 2.99. Melo pretty much had that in the bag, but Dunne was lucky to get the shoulder up in time. Pete Dunne standing up. And a big face breaker. Tilt-a-whirl face breaker sending him to the ground. Melo's got him stood up once again. He's going to throw him into the corner. Looks like he's going to power him up into a power slam. Melo going to hurry up to the top rope. Telling him to stand up. And he jumps down. Nothing but net. Lands. Melo smartly going to drag Pete Dunne away from the ropes. But maybe he's taking a little bit too much time. He's maybe giving Dunne a little bit too much time to recover. 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's over. Carmelo Hayes. He's punched his ticket to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And he now has a chance to win and make it into the main event title scene. Congratulations to Carmelo Hayes. What a match. Very back and forth. Pete Dunne not giving him an inch until the end when he gave up looking for that bitter end. But Melo was able to counter that out. And he was able to hit nothing but net and finish the match. Alrighty. And here comes the role model, formerly the hugger. Maybe she's a hugger. We don't know anymore. She's been going in and out of personalities lately. But here comes Bayley, a former world champion in her own right. She is one of the 4 horsewomen and one of the greatest NXT women's superstars to ever come out of the black and gold. And Bayley, she's got some things on her mind. She's got some things to say, and she's going to be saying them here in the ring right now on CBW. She's making her entrance, getting hyped up. The crowd loving her here in Orlando, Florida. Even though she is a Bay City girl, as she has said, Bayley is very much a fan favorite and very much is a role model. Bayley probably looking to get into the title picture with possibly a match tonight. We don't know. She said that she's looking for a match. She wants to get booked. So she could possibly be getting a match here tonight and blessing these fans here in Orlando. Here she goes. She's grabbing the mic and she's saying, I believe I am one of the best, so I want to take on the best. So this is an open challenge for whoever wants to prove themselves. So there we go. Bayley is issuing an open challenge to the women's locker room. And she wants to fight the best of the best. And, well, she could be. Oh, and she definitely is fighting one of the best and the best, because here comes Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, one of the Bella twins. One of probably the most influential women superstars back in the Divas era. Nikki Bella is making her debut here on CBW against Bayley, looking to get into the title scene herself, and possibly, maybe, if she wants, she could bring back those women's tag team titles with her twin sister Brie Bella if she really felt like it. But nonetheless, here we go. It's Nikki Bella versus Bayley here on CBW. Let's get it. These two opponents squaring off, getting each other, just staring each other down, getting ready for their match, and slowly approaching one another. And we're going to start off with some good old chain wrestling, bringing it back to the basics. Both of them a little hesitant. There's the collar and elbow. Neither one of them wanted to give up any space. But Nikki, she's going to gain a little bit of control here. And just wrenching the arm of Bayley. That's got to hurt for sure. Bayley trying to get out of it. And it looks like Nikki just going to throw her with an arm drag. And big enziguri, I think that was. It was either that or a one-legged drop kick. But Nikki bringing the offense right away. Nikki looking for a big punch right to the head, sending Bayley down to the ground. Bayley maybe regretting making her open challenge to anyone. Oh, big monkey flip it looked like, throwing Bayley over to the corner halfway across the ring, and wrenching at the leg, knowing that Bayley hits that elbow drop. But Bayley, she's going to counter out of that leg attack, and she's going to take some offense to, went for something, but Nikki Bella's going to drop her with an inverted DDT. Paying a little bit of homage to Sting with a Scorpion Death Drop. But a big clothesline by Bayley brings the momentum back to the role model. Nikki rolls out of it, and we're back into the collar and elbow. This time, Bayley getting a little bit of an advantage, wrenching at Nikki Bella, just not letting her escape. Schoolboy, there's a pin. Not even a one. Jessica Carr was a little late to that pin, I will admit it. Maybe Becky is right about her. But that must hurt the eardrums. Becky grabbing Bella back into that chain wrestling, but Bella gonna turn it right back. And just wrenching at Bayley like Bayley did to her. Neither one of these two want to give an inch. Both of them want to get back into the title scene. As right now, the top of it does seem to be Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and I believe I was going to consider Io Sky one of those, but she did just lose to Kairi Sane. So I don't know. We'll see about that one as Bayley gets out of that wrench and then just puts... I don't know. She's wrenching at the elbow. That definitely does hurt. That definitely hurts. Big STO it looked like. Tripping her down, and there's a pin. Bayley for sure knows that this isn't going to put her away. Not even a 2 count. Barely a 1 count with Nikki Bella getting out of it. There's an armbar. Trying to make Bella tap out already in the match, but it looks like Bella's going to get out of it. Big punch straight to the face of Bayley. Bayley's face breaker to Bella as Nikki went for something. Bayley was trying to play to the crowd, but it didn't seem to go her way. Duck under. Went for something. I don't know what. But she gets countered. Big kick to the face. Ugh. That looks like that hurt. Now we're on the floor. What's Bayley looking for here? I think she's telling her to stand up. Big cross body flying down to the floor. Now attacking the hand. Ugh, stomping on the fingers. Trying to take out any offense that Nikki Bella has with those hands. Bayley gonna stand her up. Maybe get her back into the ring as she does need to be wary of the count. But she's gonna throw. Oh! Her head just went straight into the announce desk. Bella gonna throw her arm down to the ground. Both women just big punches. Both women putting out a lot. Is she doing push-ups on Bayley? The disrespect. I can't believe it. And Bella gonna get back in the ring at a count of 6. Possibly, yep. There is a count of 7 for all those kids watching. Oh, big monkey flip. It sends Bayley over to the turnbuckle almost. Bayley gonna get out of a big clothesline. I couldn't tell that was a punch, but it looks like a clothesline. There's a cover. Could Bayley win it out here? 1, 2, 2 count. Really? I didn't think that was gonna be a 2 count, but nonetheless, there it is. Oh, a big drop of the knee onto the face of Nikki Bella. She probably isn't very too happy about that. Big drop kick to Nikki's back. Bayley getting hyped. Oh my goodness. She looking for a rose plant? Yeah, knocking Bella to the ground. Bang! Rose plant. Cover. Is this it already? 1, 2. And a kick out by Nikki Bella as the rose plant was landed. Bayley just used one of her best moves, and that wasn't able to do the job. Bella put against the ropes. Bayley looking to wrench at the arm, trying to do as much offense as possible and win this match. But there's a kick. Bella throws her into the corner, grabs her, and leaps off. Big roundhouse kick. Sends Bayley to the mat. Big kick out off of the springboard from the corner. Bella gonna pick her up, and maybe she's looking for an Alabama slam. We saw a few of those from Kairi Sane earlier. Those were a big help in the win. I think she hit 3 of those on Io Sky earlier. Big. Oh, there's a monkey flip from the corner, sending her into the middle of the ring onto the CBW logo. Bella gonna pick her up. Big punch. Nikki Bella picking her up. Big. I don't know what that move is called, but that was a facebuster, I think it was called. Nonetheless, 1, 2, and a kick out by Bayley, proving that that's not. It's gonna take more than that to put her away. Bella looking for something. There's another inverted DDT, or as I like to call it, the Scorpion Death Drop. We love you, Sting. Oh, Bayley just scraping her face across the mat. That's gotta hurt. There's a cover. No way that does it. 1, 2. Kick. That was nearly a 3 count. Bayley just nearly won off of that. That's nuts. Bayley gonna pick her up. Big chop, and now these ladies are brawling. There's a slap right to Bayley. It looked like a chop. Another chops back and forth. Another one. Bayley looking again. There it is. Nikki telling Bayley to get her again, and she got her again. That's for sure. Oh, Nikki blocks it. And then another chop. Holy cow, chops galore. It's become a chop fest. Gunther's going to be jealous that no one invited. There's a chop blocked. Another chop blocked. And now they're brawling. It's a hockey fight here in Orlando. Big punches. Neither of them are going to win out of that. Oh, kick to the stomach. Bayley looking for the rose plant. There it is again. That's a second rose plant. Is that it for Nikki Bella? 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Bayley does not regret that open challenge as she picked up the win against probably one of the best women's wrestlers in history in an amazing 4-star match between these two ladies. Bayley proving that she is one of the top dogs, and maybe she will find herself in a title match or even a Money in the Bank qualifier match sometime soon. Big win from Bayley, and a good match nonetheless from Nikki Bella. Great effort from the two of them. And here we go in our main event. It is Finn Balor of the Judgment Day making his debut here on CBW. Finn Balor, probably one of my personal favorites. He is coming out here looking to prove a statement in his match against the megastar LA Knight. Here he is. The perfect set of abs. He is one of the longest reigning NXT champions. He was the inaugural, I believe it was one of the World Heavyweight Championships. He beating Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, but got injured in that match and had to relinquish it. Someone fact check me on that. Let me know in the comments if I was wrong. I might be. I'm not super in touch with a ton of wrestling lore. But here comes Finn Balor, who's looking to become the undisputed WWE champion. Yeah, it's the WWE champion, even though it's fine. It's fine. We do things our way, and that's how we're doing it. Anyways, Finn Balor, everybody. A fan favorite among the fans, member of the Judgment Day, as he's been a part of it for so long. I believe since 2022, that's when Damian and Rhea brought in. Let's just think about it, guys. Back when Dominic joined the Judgment Day 2 years ago, his hair was a lot shorter and he didn't have a mustache. 4 years later, Dominic has a full-blown mustache and a mullet. That's how long Finn has been a part of the Judgment Day, everybody. That is commitment, and that is what we call family. And here comes LA Knight. Yeah. The megastar looking to win in the main event here on the first episode of CBW and try to propel himself to possibly a Money in the Bank qualifying match or even just a title match in general. LA Knight doesn't care what title he's going for. He just wants to be at the top of the card. So here we go. It is LA Knight versus Finn Balor. Here we go. Main event time. LA Knight and Finn Balor, probably one of if I haven't seen it, it's probably been seen before. Ooh, big bicycle Pele kick, I think it was. Yeah, big bicycle kick, Pele kick, whatever you want to call it. But big moves from Balor right out the gate, looking to get some offense in and some momentum. Grabbing LA Knight, pushing him into the corner with a slap. He's gonna put LA Knight backwards, and then looks like to drive him straight into the ring post. That's gotta tear the shoulder up. Oh, went for a kick, but got blocked and then got kicked in the back by LA Knight. And here comes we're brawling already. We're barely into this match, and we're exchanging blows already. Big chops and punches. Balor telling LA Knight to hit him with another one, waking him up. But that might have been a mistake. LA Knight, there we go. LA Knight, now they're just brawling. Holy cow. After telling each other to just hit each other, they were just like, you know what? Let's just do this. Neither man looking to get the advantage out of that. But LA Knight, quicker into the attack, throws Finn into the corner. Went for a kick. It missed. Big sling blade by Balor. Excuse me. Big move. Balor finally getting in some offense after that brawl. He's going to go to the middle rope. Big axe handle drop to the face. And here's a cover. One. And a kick out by a defiant LA Knight. LA Knight not want to go out right away. He's going to climb to the outside looking to catch his breath. No pun intended. But Finn Balor's not going to let him. It looks like a stunner right onto the ropes. Going to send LA Knight to the outside. And here the count out starts. But Finn, he doesn't care. He's going to go straight after him. But that might have been him. Oh, his head! His head hit the back of the ring screen. Current ring post. I don't know. But hit it at the edge of the apron. But Finn, he looked to shake that off already. Springboard. Big missile drop kick. Straight to the chest. But, LA Knight's going to get right up and push him into the corner. The slap. Kicks. Just straight to Balor, sending him into the mat. One after the other. Finn in the corner. LA Knight going to run at him. Went for a kick, but he got hit with a kick. Another sling blade from Balor, sending LA Knight to the ground. Balor, oh, he's telling LA Knight to get a big drop kick, shotgun drop kick straight to LA Knight. And he's in the drop zone. Finn gonna climb up to the top rope and looking to hit the coup de grace. And there's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from LA Knight. LA Knight's not done yet. It's going to take more than one coup de grace to put him out. And LA Knight's showing it right now how much of a threat he is. But Balor, he's going to pick up LA Knight and then drop him. It looked like with a shoulder. It looked like a sort of a pile driver for the shoulder, driving the shoulder straight into Balor's knee. And now he's just wrenching at the head and neck, trying to do as much damage as possible to LA Knight. But he's always got to look out for that BFT. And oh, he just split him open. LA Knight is bleeding from that forearm. Balor telling him to stand up. Another drop kick straight to LA Knight. LA Knight gets out of the way, but Balor's going to just hit him with some kicks, some punches, and it looked like a super kick. I'm going to grab him again, throw him against the ropes. Big sling blade. That's the third one of the match. Balor pulling out all the stops. Balor's climbing to the top rope. What is he looking for here? Oh, big missile drop kick. He might have been looking for a coup de grace, but LA Knight stood up. But no matter, he's still got that offense in, and that's all that matters. Balor going to put him into the corner. Looks like he's going to try and pick him up for a power slam, and he lands it. There it is. He's in the drop zone. Maybe looking for another coup de grace. LA Knight's going to stand up again, foiling those attempts. And that's a standing coup de grace. He hit it regardless. There's a cover. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Finn Balor picking up the win in the main event. But here's Drew McIntyre, the undisputed WWE champion, and it looks like he's talking some trash to Finn Balor. Does this mean we could be seeing Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor in the future for the undisputed WWE Championship? Hey guys, it's the Earth's Padawan. Just wanted to thank you guys for watching the video. This has been episode 3 of WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Let me know in the comments, like, once again, just who you want to see booked, who you want to see win stuff, and then maybe Crowder Bros Gaming and I will take some of your suggestions and maybe put some of your suggestions in. Maybe you want to see, I don't know, Danhausen win a world championship, or at least have a chance to win it. But anyways, once again, sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry that you weren't able to hear any of the no bumps, mat noises. I have made sure to fix those issues, and in the next episode on the debut EPW weekly show, there will be all of that. There's no issues for that, so we should be back and up and running for the regular stuff. But anyways, this has been the Earth's Padawan. Once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment what you'd like to see more, and make sure you go subscribe to Crowder Bros Gaming. I'm pretty sure it is at Crowder Bros Gaming on YouTube, or just look up Crowder Bros Gaming. They're probably the first ones that will show up. Anyways, once again, this has been the Earth's Padawan, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.